Okay, so just another quick little video here before we sit down, relax, and get ready to go here later on. But I'm actually hiding back here where our second harvest is because I've been out in the city that is just massive in every direction for 8 days. So I'm just getting away from it a bit. But I have 7 hours of video of all of that I'm putting together into a documentary, and those interviews with people about the stories of Tokyo, like I mentioned, or Japan. But what happened was to find these people, okay, it was a journey, it was a chore. Like, it's not as easy as you think just to show up here and give stuff to people, especially getting it across through customs and everything else too. So it's been extremely stressful and hard, but we did it. And it went, for me, trying to do it on the cheap, because we're spending our own money to do this, is I have my okay, here we go. My hairdresser, Dennis. Hairdresser, yeah. No, he's good. Don't kid yourself. I love you, Dennis. He started it all. He pointed me to Mario, his brother in Tokyo. So Mario offered me his place for a few days. So I showed up in Ikebukuro, which is the second biggest station in the world, at about 6 o'clock on a, I don't know, Thursday. Yeah. So that's good. That wasn't hard. And met a girl there, Yoko Tanaka, who was actually one of our donors, gave us money. I'm basically just sitting there going, what am I doing? She came and rescued me, walked me to my hotel, and took care of me that night as far as just telling me what's up. Woke up in the morning, Mario came and got me, went to Mario's place, met Georgina, his gal. She introduced me to Rika. Rika I go for dinner with to see what they're all about and how they can help. She forwards me on to a guy named Neil Day, who owns a pub called Paddy Foley's up down in Roppongi, which is like a western area, like a sort of like a bars and clubs and restaurants for Westerners like us, which is good and fun, but I kind of like more of the authentic Japanese experience. But it's certainly awesome down there, and Neil is incredible. So I go to see him and meet a few people that night otherwise. But anyway, so he says come back a couple nights later because they're having a gathering of volunteers and things. So I go in there and I sit down with a couple guys from Foreign Volunteers Japan, FVJ. Yep. Rob is one of them, Rob Keysworth, and he was incredible. He's one of the major players in this getting me here. So I meet with Rob, and then I meet with Mark from All Hands, and Mark was very kind and very nice. I actually bawled my eyes out because I thought I'd given up and I couldn't find where to get our stuff properly delivered to. I was really, at that point, it was 5 days in or so, and I was really stressed. So he gives me a hug and says, okay, hold on, and and throws me around to a couple more people. He's got to go across to North America a few days later, so he can't help. But so I get a hold of Rob again, and then Rob's saying, okay, hang on. And then I talked to a couple Japanese guys. They were awesome. Another guy, Sakori, who's been very helpful. Then I get over to Rob shoots me to August, I should say, who I put a video up. He was a real awesome guy, and then he sent me to Charles, which is where we are here. And there you go. That's how I found this. And it's like you think, oh, I'll just look it up on the internet and go find them. It's more like there's like a bunch of different people, and you don't know who's who and who's to trust and who can do it. Because we have a specific mission. I have a specific dates and specific places to go. There's the trains again, and so through all of that, I found the right people. And secondary to the best thing I can try to possibly do in the world is I went to a Buddhist temple. Okay, ready? Here we go. I went to a Buddhist temple today and got on my knees, lit a piece of wood or whatever it's called. I'm sorry. Put it in the dirt, and I prayed that the Leafs would win the cup before I die. So you guys can thank me later for that. And if the Leafs, they don't win, it's certainly not my fault. There's again my comedy level. Okay, so Take care, and there they are again.